full with a 20-minute time limit. Your referee, Mike Keener.
Back in the original era, C.W. Anderson, part of that New Dangerous Alliance.
Yeah, C.W., he can get it done, definitely. Tremendous technical wrestler, kind of a throwback. He was a throwback years ago, and he's still throwing back. It's like a double pump pass.
I guess not officially related to Ole Gene, Lars, or Arn, but he certainly wrestles that Anderson style.
He's got the same haircut as Arn. And I love Arn.
Could have used Too Cold Scorpio during that dance-off in match number 1.
Yeah, he actually has rhythm. Well, it's great to see Too Cold in the house. Tell you what, Too Cold Scorpio, I've had the opportunity over the years to have many matches with this man. Too Cold was nice enough years back to even break my neck.
That's right, tag team matchup. It was Too Cold Scorpio and Dean Malenko with the stuffed pile driver on you. Who was your tag team partner?
Well, the late, great Eddie Guerrero was my tag team partner. As I laid on the apron, I couldn't move. Eddie continued the whole match by himself against Too Cold and Malenko. But that was then, this is now. It's great to see Scorp in the house.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first to my left, from Raleigh, North Carolina, he is the enforcer, C.W. Anderson. And his opponent to my right, from Celebration, Florida, he is Too Cold Scorpio.
Well, you had a respect from our fans here in the Impact Zone. We call this the Extreme Zone today. What do we call it?
I think that's what I changed it to early on, the Extreme Zone.
That works.
Too Cold Scorpio, 4-time world TV champ in the original era. Also tag team champion with the Sandman. And so many memorable feuds with people like yourself, Taz, Sabu, Shane Douglas, Mikey Whipwreck, and the like.
Well, listen, look, Too Cold Scorpio, in my opinion, he kind of revolutionized this style of wrestling for an American. You know, that lucha style, Mike, which I know you're an expert on, and you know, I think athletes of today, like an AJ Styles, for example, or the Motor City Machine Guns, you know, there's similarities, you know, to Too Cold to them.
That's
a great
cool
point, you know.
He really did. He was one of the first of the high flyers. And I got to tell you, that introduction at the start of Hardcore Justice, that was Taz at his absolute finest.
Well, thank you.
Well,
I appreciate it. Well,
I just want to say that the original organization may have that reputation as strictly a hardcore wrestling company. That's not the case. You weren't watching when they were featuring Lucha Libre, Japan style, MMA style matches.
Well, we were a hybrid of everything. We had a mixture of everything. We gave everything, and that you got to, that goes to the mad scientist himself, to Paul Heyman. The man who ran the show, the owner of the company. That was his brainchild, straight up. Let's give him a mix. Let's give him a little bit of everything. And that's what Paul did so well, and we all went out and just executed it. Talk about execution. Pinpoint accuracy on the drop kick by Scorpio.
Beautiful extension of the legs with the drop kick. And then Scorpio sends Anderson directly back first into the guardrail.
Look at Scorp. That corkscrew. Too Cold Scorpio still getting it done.
Certainly worldwide resume for Too Cold Scorpio. Extensive wrestling throughout the Orient and Japan, originally with All Japan Pro Wrestling, and then Noah as he goes to the top. High risk again. Cross body block right on top of Anderson for almost 3.
And when Scorpio wrestled for All Japan, I mean, back then, that's when it was, if you got an opportunity to wrestle for All Japan back then, or New Japan, you were the real deal. You know, and I remember back then, I mean, Scorpio was a big star in Japan. Oh, CW, straight up with that super kick.
Wow, that's the way to stop the quick offensive onslaught in the rush of Too Cold Scorpio, who had dominated the first several minutes.
I get him.
Anderson hooked the far leg for 2, and Scorpio still able to get that shoulder roll just before 3.
Well, this could play right into CW Anderson's hand here. He's a type of guy who will just, he's going to dissect the body part, as you see right here. Looks like he might have zoned after the arm of Too Cold Scorpio.
Scorpio back living in the States, in the state of Florida, as he gets hammerlocked by Anderson and then driven directly into the corner turnbuckles. Lived for 5 years over in Germany. Did Too Cold Scorpio before relocating back to the U.S. and recently came back from a tour of Japan where he wrestled for Vader's new promotion, Leon White's promotion over in the Orient.
Well, I know Vader and Too Cold Scorpio were very close friends for many, many years. Oh, my God! That was nice right there by Scorpio. CW might be out on his feet. How quick those jabs and that right hand by Too Cold.
Anderson able to avoid the kick, and then he unloads with a shot of his own.
CW just cold cock. Look at that. Too Cold got drilled.
Great close-up shot that tells the story of the impact of the CW Anderson strike. Scorpio rolled over for 2.
Like I said, CW, he's always reminded me, even years ago, as a throwback, and I'm a fan of that style. You don't have to be fancy and all the smoke and mirrors to get it done the right way. And CW, his success proves that.
Complexion of this match has now turned in Anderson's favor, but the quick back heel move takes him down, and Scorpio, he gets quickly taken off his feet by Anderson. What an exchange, then the roll-up. Able to shrug off the roll-up attempt was Anderson. Scorpio tried to get him in that package. Oh, instead he gets elevated to the apron and a big forearm shot.
Well, it might have been better if Scorpio was able to actually land on the floor, but he landed on the apron.
Anderson on top, gets 2.
And then Scorp got lit up with a forearm shiver by CW Anderson. God, what a unique feel here in this arena tonight. I'm telling you, it's almost like going back in time a little bit.
All the touches, the original era. I even see Atlas security around ringside as Scorpio caught him in the head with the kick in the corner.
Hey, they saved my butt many times back in the day. Talking about Atlas. Oh, leg drop from hell at front. Oh, man. That might have did it, Mike.
Pin, 2. No, not enough.
I had Scorpio do that thing one night. He basically just sat on my face with all his weight. It hurt like hell. As you can imagine.
I'm with you on that. Gonna go up to the top. Here it comes, high risk. Oh! Top rope moonsault, but Anderson got both knees up, and he connected as Scorpio came off the top.
The moonsault looked beautiful. Scorpio looked great in the air. Look at that
high angle spine buster. That's his patented finisher. Is it enough?
Wow, shades of the great Arn Anderson or Robert Roode of Beer Money. Does an amazing spine buster, as CW just did there. As we call it, the double R, right? For Robert Roode, the 2 R's, right? Robert Roode, R,
I'm with you.
Right, I got you. It's a joke, Mike. Please, loosen up.
Ever since Scorpio went for that top rope moonsault, Anderson's taken advantage. Scorp looks like he's almost out on his feet. Shots right hand after right hand.
Defenseless, not really defending himself much, except for that massive kick to the face to Anderson.
Gonna go high risk once again. What's Scorpio gonna catch him? Oh, God! Just dropped the bomb right on him. 2, got him.
That was awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, Too Cold Scorpio!
I'm telling you right now, I think Scorpio is better now than he was back in the day. That was freaking crazy.
Is there any way that we could take another look?
Well, that was awesome, but
that set it up.
oh, this here, Mike, look at that. Right into that leg drop. What amazing balance and athleticism by Too Cold Scorpio. And Scorpio's not a little dude, he's a big man.
He rolls Anderson back into the ring and motions for CW to get to his feet and come back out to the center. You gotta love that. Mutual respect between Too Cold Scorpio, CW Anderson tonight at Hardcore Justice.